Second Kings 2. So Elijah is going to be taken to heaven, and it seems like this news is made known to the prophets, and so they know and Elisha know, and because of that he kind of stayed close to Elijah until the moment that like he thought that like Elijah would be like taken away. So until that moment, and so at the end, Elijah asked him like, what is what does he want? What can he do for Elisha? And Elisha wanted a double portion of your spirit. But it's interesting that he asked Elijah that and not asked God. And even at the end, like he actually called, like, I don't know why he called my father my father. I think he was calling my father to Elijah, because he like kind of like went with him everywhere, so maybe he was a father's figure, but I'm not sure why he called my father, if that was a reference to Elijah or not. I think it was. And then so Elijah was taken up, and then Elisha took Elijah's coat and struck the water with it, similar to what Elisha did, and the water parted. But when he did that, he asked, "Where now is the Lord, the God of Elijah?" I wonder why he referred to God as the God of Elijah as instead of his God. Like, I'm not sure why he was saying that, using that phrase. But then, so the spirit of, instead of the spirit of the Lord is resting on Elisha, the company of prophets is saying the spirit of Elijah is resting on Elisha. So it kind of is like, I guess at this point of time, like there's already a lot of confusion. That's what I think. I'm not sure, but the spirit of God was really with Elisha at this point. So Elisha healed a water, and it actually remained pure to the day that this was written. I don't know when that is. And then it also talked about how 42 of the boys that jeered at him. It's actually interesting because it says some boys, and the number is actually more than 42. So many of the boys from that town jeered at him, and got mauled. So he called down a curse. I'm not sure what curse it was, but they died. So for jeering at him. So it's just a record of how God's spirit is with Elisha, like the same way as he was with Elijah. And he did call Elisha out. I don't know if Elisha knew that, but that's a different story.